And there was one repeated comment or question asking about what's up, fam? Good morning. Welcome back to our channel. I just took the kids to school. Well, not just took the kids to school. Took the kids to school a little while ago, and I am getting used to this life with like my kids all in school. This video is sponsored by Dyson, which is like amazing, but I'll get there in a little bit. I've thought about this day since like my kids were, I don't know, I think when I was in those deep sleep deprivation years, like when the twins were babies, is probably the worst for me. And it's just so weird. Like, not that I was looking forward to these years because I love having my babies home. It's just like a whole different life though with your kids all in school. Like, I feel like I've officially hit that next chapter in my life of school age kids. Like, I no longer have a baby. I no longer have a toddler. I have big kids. I mean, they're not all big, but like I have big kids and I have kids. Like, I don't know. I guess I just sound crazy unless you know what I'm talking about. After this, it's gonna be like teen years, really. Like after I just, oh, freaking nature. I just picked up most of the kitchen. The kitchen is the one that takes the hit in the mornings before school because they've got like all their breakfast stuff out. I have all their lunch stuff out to pack. I get people asking me all the time, how do you keep up with cleaning with 5 to 7 kids? Truth is, I don't. If you think that I keep up, you're crazy. I do have a few hacks though. I have some game-changing recommendations for you, but I feel like especially with the kids home 24/7, it's just a constant cycle of trying to stay ahead of the game. I am not your picture perfect Instagram mom, but I am a real one. I like to keep it real with you guys. This is what my floor looks like right now, okay? After the morning. God knows where that hot Cheeto came from. I've got cereal mess down here. Like, the camera doesn't do justice. I've got my rug over there that just is like permanently folded. The countertops in the morning are usually the worst. I usually have like little syrup spots. I've got a full sink of dishes, lunch mess. What is with the hot Cheetos? I swear they didn't eat hot Cheetos this morning. This is the handheld piece to my Dyson Omniglide, which is like my favorite thing ever. This thing is a game-changing lifesaver, I'll tell you what. But I do feel like now that the kids are in school, I'm able to keep up a little bit on the day-to-day stuff, and I've been able to work in some more time to clean things up around the house without it like immediately getting undone. I don't have a motivational cleaning series or anything. That is not me. But I actually have a funny story for you guys. Well, not that funny, but Dyson reached out to sponsor a video of mine, and I had to share this with you guys. So this is like, okay, obviously it's sponsored, but this is so true. My Grammy, who, you know, just had passed away, we've been talking about her a lot, she swore by Dyson vacuums. I remember getting a phone call from her a few years ago, and she bought some new Dyson vacuum, and she called me, and she, out of nowhere, right, she calls me, and it goes on and on and on about this vacuum, and I'm like, Grammy, I love you, but I don't care so much about the vacuum. She is engraved in my brain that Dyson is the way to go with vacuums, and so they reached out to sponsor a video, and I was like, of course, like I already own Dyson vacuums. So know that this comes from the heart. I break down my cleaning into 2 different groups. I have the day-to-day stuff, and then I have the weekly or bi-weekly deeper cleaning that I like to do. The Dyson Omniglide is a must. This is the hold it off for one more day vacuum for me. I use it downstairs mostly because you use it on hardwood floors, but this thing is so neat because, let me show you guys. It can lay almost completely flat because the battery pack is actually located in the handle. It's not located on the back, it doesn't get in the way. And it can even turn into a handheld picker-upper also. I have this little piece, oh, it's the one. You can turn the one that goes from the floor into one that is handheld, just like that. And then this actually pulls forward, and then you can have like for upholstery or what have you. Or you can also take this off, put this back on, take off this bottom piece, and then you have a longer stick. So if you're wanting to get like, I don't know, spider webs or something up high, you can make that very easy. It just makes cleaning up so fast and so convenient. So I am going to use this to clean up this mess underneath here. It easily goes in between all of these bar stools and under the kitchen table. Mowgli seems unfazed. I don't even have to move these bar stools if I don't want to, if I'm feeling a little lazy. To empty the bin is really easy too. You just push that same button and just whoop, all done. This, however, is my real BFF. This is the Dyson outsize. This thing is amazing. Its full-size bin means less emptying, which overall means less work. Come on, that's all I really care about. It comes with 2 batteries and 2 charging cords. Plus, it has this little LED screen right here that tells you how much cleaning time you have left when you're using it. There's nothing worse than like when you're cleaning and it's like you finally you made time to clean, you're doing it, and then your battery dies. And it's like, really? Like the whole world is against me. So this lets you know, it gives you a heads up, but not only that, it has an extra battery pack that is ready to go, which you easily take off here, and then you can replace it with the newer one, or the charged one. It also has a wider cleaning head. The stick vacuums appeal to a lot of people, but when you have a 3,300 square foot house, sometimes those little ones just don't do it justice when you're trying to get a lot of things cleaned. I'll take this upstairs and downstairs. It works on both carpet and hardwood floors, but it also has this technology called DLS. That stands for dynamic load sensing, and what that does is it automatically adjusts power and suction depending on where you're at and what you're cleaning. It makes it easy because you don't have to stop and like change the tools and like the head. You can just continue cleaning as needed. For example, like right here is actually one of my really high traffic areas for my cats, because kids are not the only things that make messes around here. There's also animals as well. We don't have any dogs or anything, but we do have cats, and we keep their cat litter in the laundry room. So oftentimes these fun little cat litter pellets get dragged all the way. You can see them just like from here. My cats are messier than my kids. Plus, with all of the traffic that back to school has brought, they're not only coming to school and back, but they're also going now to soccer and back, and to dance and back. And so naturally, we have a lot of more traffic coming in and out of the house, which is why this saves my butt. Just boom, 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 done. So we can worry less about the logistics of cleaning and just get it done so we can move on to more important things. I'll make sure to leave a link down in the description to both of these vacuums, but they are serious game changers. On that note, I'm going to finish up cleaning the rest of the house. I need to do some dishes, wipe down the counters, blah, 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 blah. All the non-fun stuff.
Or, by the way, when I went and got his things, our membership just expired, so that means we've had him for just over a year.
Wait, really? Happy 1 year anniversary.
So wait, he's like 2 now, right?
Maybe.
Because he was about a year when we
No, they didn't know. They just said he was full grown.
Oh.
They said there was no way to really know. I got something for you. You know that? Chris just went to the bug store and got Mango his favorite bugs, and they have been like out of them forever. We've actually talked about starting a colony, which sounds really gross, but it's like really cost effective and convenient to have your own colony of bugs. I just haven't fully committed to doing that, so we've just been buying them. But his favorite bugs are these roaches.
Dubious.
The dubia roaches. They're also really good for bearded dragons, and I like them because they're really easy to keep alive.
They're clean, too.
And they're clean. Like the kids like feeding them because they don't smell. They're just like beetles. They don't smell. You can hold them. They don't bite. So the kids actually like play with them, and then before they're his meal. They do. Addie plays with her all the time.
Sad.
I know, and she'll even be like, there'll be a baby one, and she'll be like, no, not the baby. So we'll keep some of the babies until they get bigger. Hey, Mr. Mango.
Oh, he's gonna see the bag.
Oh, he's gonna freak. Sadie, go away.
Oh.
Sadie.
You let him have a field day.
Look at him.
Mom.
I know you see it. I know you see it. I know you see the bag. Look at him. He's trying to eat them through the bag. I'm so sorry, buddy. There you go. Have at it, kid. I'm so sorry if this is not your cup of tea. Fast forward like 15 seconds.
His big old belly hanging down.
Yeah. Are we happy now? You like bug day. You like bug day. Crickets, those are nasty. You can feed these bearded dragons crickets, and you can feed them. There's some really nasty things that I've learned a lot about, like that they like fly larvae, and we'll do it because it's good for him, but
I mean, basically,
crickets,
if it's an insect, he'll eat it.
He'll eat anything. He's not a picky bearded dragon at all, but the dubia roaches are supposed to be. They tell me that they're really good. But crickets, that
They smell and they jump.
We have lost a few in our house, and I was like, we did it twice, and I was like, never again. Yeah, crickets are a no-no. I know crickets are like standard, like people are like, oh, we'll feed them crickets, and you can, but I personally, not my favorite. These, I know roaches sounds gross, but they're more like beetles. They're not, they're just like, it's like a roly-poly. Like that's the equivalent for me. They're so easy.
Those are so nice.
These are hecka nice too. I know. He gets like, argh. Like he's on standby.
On edge.
Like I could do that too, Mango. Look, do we look alike? Sadie, you gonna join? Hands down, best pet ever, especially for like kids and stuff. Bearded dragons are the way to go. I will preach it to my death. It's like a lizard dog. It is so cool. Sorry, you're still on edge. Okay. He thinks there's another one. I saw this TikTok, and when I tell you, I died laughing. It was so funny. It was this guy, and he was sitting in his car, and he was like, if you ain't in the school pickup line, where you at? And then this mom, who was like clearly like in her PJs, sitting on TikTok, like staring at her phone, was like, oh, and like got up and just honk. That was embarrassing. And like ran with her keys. It was like the funniest freaking thing ever, the most relatable thing I've ever seen. But speaking of car pickup line, that is where I'm at. They have a really efficient car pickup line here, except it gets really long, but I feel like every car pickup line is long. That's just like comes with the territory. But they have you print out like a paper with the kids' names on it and just like put it on the car, and then they'll just like send them out to you. Very efficient. We appreciate that as moms. And I honestly don't mind sitting in the car pickup line. Like, yeah, I could be doing so many more other productive things, but it's kind of a nice like wind down. What's nice about this place too is that like if you pull up and your kid's not there, they like make you go around again. There's this other thing that I'm on a roll today. I saw this like meme or something, and it said how if you're the kind of mom that like wakes up, gets ready, does your hair, does your makeup, makes scrambled eggs, gets your kids' hair done, ties your kids' shoes, packs their lunch, combs their little wispies, then you don't belong in the car drop-off line. Only the moms that crawl out of bed, shove things in their kids' backpacks from the night before, drag their kids out of bed, shove something in their mouth to eat, can roll in the drop-off line. The ones that just go, booted, goodbye, have a great day, love you, pulls away. Not the, I love you, sweetheart. Oh, what was that? Oh, you didn't bring your other mask. Let me see if I have one for you, sweetie. Sweetie in the back seat, do you have another mask? They don't belong in the car drop-off line. I've definitely been both moms, for the record, but I definitely know how to pull up, shove your kid out, say you love them, and then say peace out too. My babies! Hi! How was school? Good? Amazing? Fun fact, I bought these, like, what are these, sandal slipper type things? And Chris hates them. He thinks they're so ugly.
No way, Jose.
They're not bad. They look so cute. They're like super, okay, put your foot in it though, Kaden. Before you judge, put your foot in it. And now it's, oh my God, he like almost rushes his face.
He fits in it.
How do you feel, huh?
Feel like he's meant
You like it now, huh? Lilia, try it, try it.
I gotta try it.
These are like so, they're such a thing, and I got like the off-brand like up online, but
It feels weird.
it feels comfy. Hater, I know, me and Lilia are almost the same.
Take a
Literally.
sip.
You're a hater. You're such a hater.
Can
terrible.
I try?
I feel like I'm fine with them, but
They're not like the most comfy thing ever.
yeah.
Okay, I actually, thank
I
you.
don't really- but just in my opinion, I don't like walking on like pillows and all that.
Oh, not soft. You don't like soft stuff? How do you feel, Landy Pandy?
I don't know. I need the other shoe.
Landon is like the true shoe expert. Like he loves shoes and he has a very harsh opinion about them. Well, I guess that's a yes. Yay or nay?
Yay and nay.
Both? They're good and they're bad? I went on my stories and I actually asked you guys, like, what are some things that you want us to like talk about or address on our channel? Questions that you may have, and there was one repeated comment or question asking about Tommy, and we
Tommy.
in a few different videos we talked about how Tommy was wanting to live with us, like for the school year, not like
Permanent.
all the time, but like for the school year he wanted to stay up here more, and then things kind of just like stopped and then switched gears.
So the reason why it has taken so long to kind of update with it is obviously just a lot of behind the scene talking and problem solving, figuring out what's going on, what the right decision is, what to do, where to be.
We obviously have to be like really careful with what we say because there's multiple people involved in the situation. It's not just like, you know, we have to be courteous of other people's, we just gotta be careful what we say, okay? We would love to come on here and just like spill the tea, but that's when you're in a co-parenting relationship with like me and my baby daddies and him and his baby mama and stepkids and I mean, it just gets really messy really fast.
And really easily.
There's so much behind the scenes that we would love to share with you guys, but it's just not the right thing to do. We try to do the best that we can, keeping you guys in the loop without like hurting other people that are in the loop.
That's pretty fair to say.
But we just have to be careful. So
if you know, you know. I have 2 biological sons with my ex, and Tommy was expressing very strong feelings to live with me. Kaden expressed a little bit, but he was still more so still wanting to live with his mom, which is completely fine. I gave him the option. We talked about it, and he's like, no, you know, I just, you know,
I want to keep things the same.
Yeah, he just kind of wanted to keep things the same. He didn't really want to change anything. But Tommy was like, he was just like really into it. He wanted to stay here. Given the history that we have a court order with custody, visitation, all that stuff. But in order to change like a living situation with a minor like that, you have to go back through the system if the parents don't agree on what's best. And you know, obviously he expressed to me that, you know, I want to live with you. I want to try out life with you now because I've lived with my mom for so long. Primarily, you know, I want to do things with you now. And I am all for that. You know, obviously she wanted to have a conversation with him and see where his head's at. What it came down to was that just because he wants to live with me doesn't mean I can just make that decision on my own. I mean, I'd love for him to be here. I'd love for Kaden to be here all the time. It's just, you know, I can't just snap my fingers. I have to go through a process because both of us want, you know, the boys, obviously. You never just want to let your kids go out the door. So to answer your question, he's not here full time. To my knowledge, his feelings to stay here more has not changed.
They have a really good mom too. Like this is not like,
yeah, she's not like
she's not like a bad mom or anything.
Yeah.
It just truly was just something that he was very vocal about, and it doesn't reflect where he lives now. But since it came up multiple times in the videos, I don't want you guys to feel like we just left you hanging. Initially when this happened, we like were fully prepared for it. We're like, absolutely. We like got him paperwork for the school that would be up here. But I think the closer it got and the more real it got, there was just like more emotions involved, and then the decisions kind of just like switched.
Right. Yeah, we were like fully prepared. We had school paperwork ready. I had like football paperwork ready. Like I was ready to start enrolling and signing up in sports and like all these things. We had a desk in their room so that he could do homework and everything. So at the end of the day, you know, I want him to be here when he wants to be, and I want it to be done the right way. So I didn't push it super hard, and you know, I could have easily like put my foot down and be like, no, he's staying here. I don't want him to go back. This is what he's saying, you know, but
that's just not what co-parenting is. You know, if you want to do it the right way, you have to. And again, at the end of the day, it's that like there's a court order in place, and just because it's what he wants or what you want, it doesn't work like that, unfortunately. We think that there's a certain age where they can decide, but we don't really know. But there's an update for you guys. I think a lot of you guys probably like got that vibe, but we felt it was only fair to fill you guys in because it had come up multiple times on our channel. There was even a few times he said it like on camera, and he was very, very adamant about it. So we just wanted to give you guys an update and not just leave it all open, because this is our life, this is our real life. Again, we share it with you guys, and we hope to help other people who are in similar situations. And it's not all beautiful behind the scenes all the time.
Things will happen the way that they're supposed to, and not necessarily as fast as you would like them to. With that being said, you know, I'll just be patient with the situation, and it'll work itself out the way it's supposed to.
Yes, what's meant to be will find its way. But we need to get Addie ready for gymnastics. She's got gymnastics again tonight. She's so excited, so excited. Batma, let me see your Batmas. Your Batmas are so good. Ready, set, go.
Batma.
Whoa.
Ready, set, Batma.
I love your pointed toes. Good job. Can you do the front? Batma. Whoa! Addie's hair is getting so long. Look at this.
I know.
Look at this. It's like mid-back. Remember when she was bald and she had no hair for the longest time? Do you remember that, Addie? And you had no hair, and all you ever wanted was your hair to get long. You wanted long hair so bad. Do you want braids on the top like mommy's too? Okay. She wants her hair just like mine.
And you, my friend, are gonna take me to gymnastics. Mommy, Can I have like all like your makeup, but not the things that go in here?
You want mascara?
Yeah, mascara.
I'll do a little bit, okay?
Yes. But not my full eyes, just on the top eyes.
Okay, fine. Open, close. And open, close, open, close. You like it?
Yeah.
Do one more on this side. Open, close. Let's see. You're so cute. All right, ready to go?
Yep, strong muscles.
Yep, strong muscles. Caden's really good at riddles.
Yeah.
And so Addie's
but
listening.
I went because I said towel.
I said.
And that was the correct word.
Yes, it was the correct word. I was telling riddles and I said, what gets wet while drying? And Caden's like, And Addie goes, a towel. I'm like, you did it. You actually got it. That was so hard. I don't know, I was so impressed. I follow you around all the time and copy your every move, but you can't touch me or catch me. What am I?
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Is it her shadow?
You did it, Shadow. Good job. We put all the kids in bed and then Chris was taking Addie up to bed and Addie was the last to go upstairs and she saw me and she ran for me and snuggled with me and I'm like, she's a huge daddy's girl. I don't know if we've talked about this, but she's a huge daddy's girl. So for her to snuggle with me like that just makes my heart so warm. She does still like me. So I'll accept any and all snuggles that I get from her. That is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to Dyson for sponsoring this video. Again, I'll have a link down in the description and I will see you guys in our next video. Bye, guys.